Hello, how are you? Welcome to another CFAT Practice Test questions with answers and problem solving. This is now series number 10 of my video series, and in this video I will solve two problems using grade 10 math step by step in order for you to easily understand. Okay, but before that, I'd like to introduce to you a from armytest.com a free CFAT test. So there's a free CFAT test, and I will put the link in the description of this video. There is also a paid version, which is the bottom link, get access. The get access link is the paid version, and the paid version will provide you 950 total practice questions, and the breakdown is 520 questions on problem solving, 244 questions on verbal skills, and 190 questions spatial ability questions. So the paid version provides detailed solutions, complete with explanations, and also for the spatial ability test there's animation as well, the box folding. Okay, so let's get back to the questions and answers. Okay, so number one, Francis and his parents went for a long drive on a long weekend using two different cars. Francis drove at 95 kilometers per hour and his parents at 85 kilometers per hour. So there's a 10 kilometer per hour difference in speed. Assuming no traffic and Francis and his parents starting at the same time and the same location using the same route, how far apart are they after 3 hours? Okay, so it's a very it's like something that we do from time to time, to drive to a place on a weekend. And yeah, it's a very practical problem solving question. So here are your choices, and the answer is 30 kilometers per hour. 30 kilometers, sorry. Solution. So this is an SBT problem. S is equal to VT, where S is equal to the distance, V is the velocity or the speed, and T is the time of travel. So that is our working formula. S is equal to VT. Okay, so solving now for their distances after 3 hours. So for Francis, S equals VT. S is equal to 95. That's the speed of Francis, times 3 hours, to the time it took, the time for the time elapsed. So we get S is equal to 285 kilometers. That's the distance traveled by Francis with 95 km/h speed after 3 hours. So for his parents, S equals VT, same formula. S is equal to 85 km/h. The parents are slower, times 3 hours, same time that elapsed. So the parents covered 255 kilometers. So they are behind. And now we just subtract the difference in distance in order to answer the question. So the distance apart is equal to 285 minus 255, and we get 30 kilometers, which is letter B. So the key takeaway here is that we use this formula, S equals VT, and just subtract the distances. Number 2, so this problem is ratio and proportion. A certain lemonade juice mixture contains 0.25 ml of lemon juice and 6 grams of sugar for every cup of water. If 16 cups of water is to be used, how much lemon juice and sugar is to be added to the mixture? So, like I said, this is a ratio and proportion problem. The answer here is letter D, 4 ml and 96 grams. Solution. So, step 1, determine the original proportions of the mixture. So, it is given, so it says here, the mixture contains 0.25 of lemon juice, 6 grams of sugar for every cup of water. So that's 1 cup. 1 cup is to 0.25 is to 6 grams. So that's the proportion of the mixture. So that's why we got this. 1 is to 0.25 is to 6. And then now that we got the original proportions, step 2 now is to determine the total amount of water needed in order to get the multiplier. So we were also given this. It says here that if 16 cups of water is to be used, so 16 cups is the total amount of water to be used. So now we get the multiplier, which is 16. So total water is given is equal to 16 cups. So now that we know the multiplier, all we have to do now in step 3 is to use the multiplier in step 2, which is 16, in order to solve for the total amount of lemon juice and the sugar needed. So from the original proportions, it's here again for your reference. So then we solve for the total lemon juice needed is to multiply 0.25 times 16 and we get 4 ml. And the total sugar needed is 6 grams times 16. So 16 is multiplied on both the lemon juice and the sugar. So we get 6 times 16, with 96 kilograms. Not kilograms. So the answer is 4 ml and 96 grams, which is letter D. It's the answer. Okay, so again I'll put the link in the description of this video for you to try the free test from armytest.com, and you can also try to get the paid version in order to get more questions and with detailed explanations. So it's just right there for your option. And I wish you all the best in your CFAT test. Hope you are successful in your exam, and all the best in your future career in the Canadian Armed Forces. Okay, cheers and have a good one.